are back, and today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I pray that your day is filled with love, you know, even if it's not from someone special, but you know, like a significant other or anything like that, that you just be filled with love from the Father, that you be filled with love from yourself. I'm getting ready because I am hosting just a little like Galentines lunch with my good friend today, and I have been busy all morning, you know, just like getting the house together, and Tana is out of school today, and you know, just getting her together. Put a little sunscreen on. And yeah, that's been my morning. Of course, you know, we have to get our workout in. Did you move your body today? Get our workout in. Like I said, getting Tana together, and just doing a little straightening up. Put the food order in, and we are just gonna chit chat and laugh it up like we always do. It's my good friend Jackie is her name, and I will introduce her to you all later today, but she is one of my fabulous friends, like who you can really say is a friend. So I am just getting ready to host her and her baby girl. We are gonna have some lunch, and like I said, just chit chat, just talk. I am pretty excited for it because we always have a good time when we get together. I took my braids out, yeah, as y'all can see, and I did my hair and wrapped it. Yeah, we'll see what comes of it, but yeah, so that's the day today. Just getting ready here. But anyway, I hope you all are feeling good. So yeah, I'm just doing my makeup here. I love this Amicale skin stick. I love this thing. It is so easy, so lightweight, and you just put it on and just rub it all, get it all in. This is probably one of I am a shade in MAC. I don't wear MAC makeup anymore, but when I was MAC, I was NC45, and this is shade 240. But yeah, this is my first purchase from Amicale, and I am very well pleased. So I would like to try some of her other products. But yes, I am. I mean, it really looks like, it's almost like a reminds me of like a tinted moisturizer. It's so lightweight. I hope you all can see what I see, but I wouldn't consider it a full foundation, but light coverage, I guess. I don't know, but I'm not a makeup guru, but I do like this. I do like this. So yeah, when I do my makeup, it's only like 10-15 minutes. Like I said, I'm not a big makeup girl, but I will put a little something on. Do my brows, do some see, I'm just filling in my brows here. Yeah, Jack is on her way. She's coming over, and I remember, I think it was like the last part of the year, last year, I have read like a little, I don't know, little comment or whatever, like a little quote about adult friendships. And I was like, you know what? This would be really good to talk about, just like navigating adult friendships in this day and age. You know, it gets such a bad rep. And so I just wanted to just have a good conversation with Jack about that and just be like, ladies, it's still some good people out here. It really is. We get such a bad rep with it in friendships, and especially like Black women, you know, and maintaining friendships and things like that. So that's just something that I wanted to chat about. And of course, we're gonna have our girls with us today. And I'm sorry, I'm a little discombobulated here. But yeah, just having our girls with us today. And we share a lot of the same values with raising our girls and just being good role models, teaching them about Christ, being wives. Like I said, you're gonna meet her and you're gonna fall in love with her, because I did. And it's such a good, wholesome friendship that we have. And I just blend this in a little bit, get a little light up under our eyes, because you know, when we pressing 40, this is my last year in my 30s, y'all. So it's time for those little light up under the eyes, because it be getting a little dark up under there. But just rubbing that in and doing a little blending here. And this is really how I do my makeup, you know, when I wear it, just to bring a little life to my face. But yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, you'll meet her in a few. And she's beautiful inside and out. Like, I could say all the good things, but stay tuned as we prepare for a good girl chat. I gotta find something to do with my hair. I don't know if I want to wear it down or what. I don't know, but yeah, that's my day today. Well, my afternoon, because that I'm spending with her. We had some free time. Girls are out of school, so, and they are best friends as well. Our girls, they just love each other. So yeah, face is done. I have to run to Trader Joe's, of course. Have to run there, get a couple things to finish off our little lunch date, and I'll see you in a few.
I guess I'm gonna need to buy some more storage.
Okay. So,
we have some technical difficulties, but we are going to keep going. So, should we start from the first impression?
We can start from the first impression.
Okay.
Is that too far back? First impression of Tasia. She was worship. The first time I seen Tasia, she was on the stage doing worship at church, and I just instantly felt a connection because I just felt like she was just praising the Lord. It wasn't about show or anything. Every time she was on stage after that, I was just like, this girl, like, there is something here. I can't sing at all, so I just felt like when she got up there, if I could sing, it would be in the way that she sung, because it was just purely onto God. I loved how when she would worship, she would just be looking up and not in the crowd a lot of the times. And it was just good. It was a connection. And even my husband was like, your girl up there today. So every time we came into church, he's like, your girl up there. And we didn't even know each other. We didn't even know each other. Well, we knew of each other, but we didn't talk. But even my husband
we saw like, each other. We didn't.
Yeah,
we didn't know each other because we didn't even know your husband at the time. We just saw y'all at church.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Yeah. And so, so like I said, I felt like a connection was there before we even kind of like came together. Seriously.
Yeah. And first impression, as we said, our husbands are the ones who introduced us. Like they started to talk first and then introduced us. And my first impression of Jackie was like, oh, she's so pretty. Her hair, just her, even like just seeing her throughout church, like just with the standard highs and buys. We would, I was just like, oh, her hair is so cute. Like however she would style her hair, was cute. Did that go off? Okay.
Sorry.
We've been having technical difficulties, but we're trying to get through this, hoping that it will bless you. As we just talk about like just navigating adult friendships, especially in this hustle culture.
Yeah.
This culture of
cancel culture.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Just this culture of, me, self.
Yeah.
It's a lot of self-care, self-love. I'm gonna do this by myself. I don't need anybody, and that's really not that, self-care and all that stuff isn't important, but we do need community.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And I think God is the one that brought us together as a community. Honestly, just sitting down together, like our first time as couples sitting down together, and this is like our first time actually like truly getting to know each other. Like we really didn't have conversations until like the dinner. We call it the dinner. I'll call it the dinner date. Because that day was just so much revelation. Like we just saw so much about each other that we hadn't seen anywhere else. Like, like Tay just said, like to find out that we're both stepmoms and be intentional stepmoms, like that came out in the conversation, and just how all of it came about. It was just like so unique of a conversation that we just knew. Like even our daughters, like both of our oldest daughters kind of share like the same name. Like, it was just crazy how just everything came full circle. And so I think that God really just, he did his big one on this one, and just bringing us together and just recognizing. And then at the time, I think the time was perfect as well.
Yes.
Because I think it was like in a season where I knew, like you said, you were praying and I was praying, but it's not like we were trying to force any type of friendship. Like we just literally stumbled upon each other. Like there was no, I don't want to say like hidden agenda to try to make something happen. It organically.
Yeah, very organically
happened.
Yeah. Even like how our husbands, what I mean? Of course we saw each other, and that's a whole nother thing. Like we can have them talk about that at some point in time. But just like, like again, organic, how it just fell together. And then because we also understand too, like that our husbands are our covering.
Yeah.
So it's
And we
not like,
respect that,
yeah,
too.
yes. And it's not like we're just like, oh, this is my friend. And our husbands are just like lingering about, just like, oh, okay, I'll just go with you, or, y'all hanging out. No, it's just like they are friends, and our girls are friends, and we are friends, and we just all become one family. Like we just called him up on the weekend and be like, hey, what y'all doing? We're gonna stop by. It's just like it's just cool. And we have in our adulthood have never had a friendship like this, and it's just so beautiful to see. Now, of course, we've had friends. We've traveled with friends, and but this is like family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to add to that, because like for me to call Tasia a friend, like, so adulthood, yeah, we got good adult friends that we can have like friends and conversate and just have those deep conversations, right? But like all throughout my life, I felt like I've just been struggling trying to find good friends. So to find Tasia, who is just on fire for the Lord, and like I said, to have the type of conversations that we have, this is just not a normal friendship. It's like truly divine. I don't know what else to say, but to say like on my side of it, it's never really been easy for me to find friends. Not that I was like a problem child,
right?
But I just being genuine and having that reciprocity, like just to have somebody on your side to actually know that there was no hidden agendas and nothing that I wanted from Tasia. And the same, like I've never had a friend like that, and I won't say never, but just like the deep conversations that we be having, I've never in my life had anything like this before with someone that I can call and be like, hey sis, I'm on this page of the Bible, X, Y, and Z. But then not even just like on a Bible standpoint, but like just a lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just that lifestyle of saying, okay, sis, I tripped today. I know I was wrong. And just to have that much respect for her to be able to say, okay, today we finna iron is just gonna sharpen iron today, and not have that spitefulness in my heart, like, oh, she came in for me, like I text Tasia and be like, hey, you check me after that conversation, you know what I mean? And not that was her intention, but it was just that, no, if you love somebody and you care for somebody and you call yourself their friend, you're going to make sure that they're not going down a path that they shouldn't go. And so we definitely have that accountability. I've never had that, ever.
Same.
Ever.
Same.
Yeah.
And like adult friendships get such a bad rep, especially new ones. Like I remember like when we went to after the dinner or lunch that us four had, like our first coming together, like after that, like again we're still trying to like get to know one another. And it was just like I remember like just after that, just texting her and be like, so what do you like to do? What is your favorite movie? It was kind of like dating.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
because I was nervous. I was like, I never really had to.
Yeah, like this isn't somebody we grew up with, right? It's not who we didn't go to school together.
Right.
We didn't grow up together. Like we are learning each other in our adulthood, and that's also beautiful too, because how God had us to meet and the timing in which he had us to meet, like we are at a maturity of where we know what we want.
Yes.
We know who we are for the most part, right?
Yes.
We're still learning ourselves, but we know what we want. If we met in 5th grade, what I mean? We didn't know what we want. We were just having fun, and it was just cool, something cool to do and just hanging out and stuff like that. But now, like, at the age that we are, and we've experienced.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Like along with like we know what we want, we know what we don't want.
Yes.
I think clear cut and dry. I think that there were certain things that she did or he did. You know what I mean? Because like I said, we all met together. Like if there was certain thing that was like, okay, red flag, red flag, we wouldn't be having this conversation because we knew what we did not want.
Yeah.
You know, if anything, we do that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So so yeah, that's just like we have so culturally we have so much against us. We are adult women. We are married. We are mothers. We are Black women.
Yeah.
You know, and just the reputation of that.
And I would add to that too, because as you were saying, I was thinking what she was saying. So like, and I would say this, like, as wives, like, we respect our husbands flat out. And I love that about Tasia, because it wasn't something that was like, oh girl, you just do whatever, you say whatever. No, it was kind of like, no, you know, like, this is how we do it, this is what we do. So if I text her hours later or she texts me hours later, there's no like, Tasia ain't text me back.
Right.
It's like, Tasia, she's taking care of her family. You know what I mean? It was just that respect level off top that was just like, I like that. You know, I really like that, because being submissive is such a bad word when in reality it's not. You know what I mean? Like, you can be submissive to a clock when you go clock in for work, you know, for your job. Like, what's wrong with me being submissive to my husband? So I think that's one thing that you had in you that I was like, I love that.
Yeah,
because it's not
even to see her, you know, like, it's not just knowing women all of our lives, you know, and you know, just seeing that.
And our husbands are not beating us on our head. Like,
no,
we not. It's not that type. Let me clarify. Submissive, just respecting the roles.
Yes. No, our husbands respect us.
Yes,
we respect our husbands
us.
like we do. Yes. And so, but just like being able to see that, you know what I mean? Like, we can be so in our heads, and we can think that we are the only ones that are living this way. We are the only ones that are trying to do right. We are the only one, you know, and it can look so boring, you know, to others, or it could look like we're in a shell or we're introverted, or that's not the case.
No.
You know, it's just the fact of knowing that, like, to know that I have a friend that has the same morals as me.
There you go.
Yeah.
He said it.
Yeah.
A lot better.
You have the same morals. Like, it's not like, hey girl, let's go out and do it. We have responsibilities, you know, and we have, even to just say, let me check with, you know, my husband on that. And I understand, you know, like, that's, so I just love that. And our morals are the same. We are like-minded. Like, this is a prayer that God has answered years in the making, you know, and it's all in his timing. You know, if you are looking for your tribe, if you are looking for your friendships, wondering why certain friendships aren't working out, especially if you like grew up together, or if you've known this person for a long time, you know, you just think that it's supposed to, but people grow apart.
True.
You know, life happens. Someone may be married, someone may get married, someone may have a kid, someone didn't have a kid, you know, and just those things alone just takes us down different paths. And that's okay. Now, it's not friendship breakers, you know, if you're married and I'm not, or if, you know, this life event happened and it didn't happen to you. That's you know, you got single friends who have married friends, I guess, but I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works.
Relatability is different.
Yeah. But I highly encourage community. Like, you can't do this on your own. So, you know, that's just that's me and Jackie in a tiny nutshell. Because like we say, we can go on and on, but we just wanted to we pray that this encourages you, that you that the Lord finds your tribe for you, because we can go out here and try to pick our friends or have in our minds how our friends should be when God knows who we need, what we need, when we need it. And so yeah, that's just our story, our little Galentine's friendship story time. But yeah, that's really what it is. We just the way you trust God with your love life, trust God with your friendships, trust God with every area of your life.
All relationships.
Yes, all relationships.
Like, every single relationship.
Yeah. And we'll end it there.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.